Hi, I'm Todd, and this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to get the Android SDK up and running with the Netbeans IDE. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing, you're going to go to developer.android.com/SDK, and you're going to download the SDK appropriate for your operating system. I use Windows. You click Agree, and you click Download. So I've already downloaded it, and once it's downloaded, you're going to want to extract it to somewhere on your computer that the path will have no spaces. So my documents or my programs or anything like that, that's out. You need to have something with no spaces in the path. I just put it in an SDK folder. See, Android SDK Windows. Once it's extracted, you start up this program. Well, it's blank on mine, but as you can see, I'll get this out of the way. You're going to want to install the platform for, I chose to install all of them. You can just choose one or the other. And the Google APIs. It's a fairly decently long download if you're going to download all of them. And once you've done that, you're going to want to set up the path for the SDK. You go to System and Security, System, Advanced System Settings. Then you're going to click on Environment Variables in that window. And you can have your user path or the system path. For this one I chose the system path. You're going to go to Path and click Edit. And you're going to use the path to the Tools folder in your SDK folder. You click OK once that's put in there. Close all that. And now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to need to create the Android virtual devices. Now on this one, each virtual device is already created, and you create it to use a certain platform, like Android 1.1 or Android 1.6, 1.5. And to do this, you navigate to the Tools folder, and you're going to find out a good reference for the command parameters you're about to use. You type android.bat list targets. Now you can either export this to a text file, or you can write a few of the ones down that you want, or you can just pause your video and use this while you're doing it. And you'll understand what these mean here in a second. So let's get started. The first, you're going to create an AVD with the command android create AVD -n for name. Call it, I'm going to create one for Android 1.1 since I haven't yet. I'm going to call it Android _1-1, and then /t for target, and that's what the list was I was just showing you, this one here. So your target, if you want to create an API for Android 1.6, would be 3. I already have, so I'm going to create one for 1.1, which I haven't yet, so my target is going to be 1. Do you want to create a custom hardware profile? For your first time, click or just hit enter for no, and then it's created. That's all there is to it. I created for 1.5, 1.6, 2.0, and 2.1 just to be thorough. And so the next thing we're going to do is actually open up Netbeans, I'm sorry. Second while it opens. And you're going to go to Tools and then Plugins. You're going to click on Settings. See, I've already added this, but you're going to want to click on Add, and that'll open up this window. You're going to want to name it NB Android, and what you're going to type there is kenai.com downloads /NB Android /updates.xml, and then you're going to click OK. And there you activate it, it'll appear, and you go to available plugins, and in this list you'll see Android, a list of Android, or one Android. It'll just click install, and it'll automatically install everything you need. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is, once that's installed, of course restart the IDE just to be sure, is you click New Project, you have Android, and you click Next. Now, I'm going to make a hello world. Well, I'm not really going to make anything, since you can do the coding yourself. Down here, for me, I already have these installed, but the download should be done for your platforms at this point. You're going to click Manage Platforms, and you're going to click Add Platform. Google Android Handheld. You're going to click Next, and you're going to navigate to the Android SDK windows. You're going to open that. You can click Platforms, and then this list is going to open, and you're going to select one. You click Next. It's already selected. But what will happen then is a window will open up. You can create the platform for Netbeans. You give it a name with the appropriate SDK, like 1.5 or 1.6, and then you're going to click Finish. And then these will all be here. Then right here you'll have the 1.5, like I said, 1.5 through 2.1 is the ones I have installed. I'll select 1.6 and click Finish. So you have a blank project. What you're going to do now is you're going to click Start, compile it, or run to compile it, and there you go. Mine just opens right up because I already have associated a virtual device, Android virtual device with it. But for you, you're going to get a little window that pops up, and it'll ask you to select which virtual device you are going to associate with the project, and then when you do that, you might get a program installed correctly. Just click This is installed correctly, click OK, and then it'll open up and run. And there you go. There's your emulator. And that's all there is to it.